3 months ago, I made a video. I had no idea that it would blow up the way that it did, nor that it would open the Pandora's box that it did. I'm talking castor oil. But is it nothing more than snake oil? Or is it actually the elixir of youth? Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning viewer, it's really good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. I am thrilled by the overwhelming response that I have received around my 30-day castor oil challenge. So today's topic is going to be my castor oil journey part 2, where I will share some of these amazing stories and what else I have learnt about this liquid gold. Because some of you may not have seen the first video that I did, I will add the links up there, and I just want to say that when I started the castor oil journey, I had no idea what I was getting into. It had been almost going viral on social media, castor oil everywhere I looked. So when I started, I was a castor oil virgin and I didn't know what I was letting myself in for. I have to admit, I wanted to believe the success stories that I had read about. I had committed to a 30-day challenge, but on day 1 I faced challenges regarding the stickiness, the texture, everything about castor oil that I didn't know I would be able to overcome. I guess I thought it was going to be a lot like olive oil, and it isn't. Castor oil for me is more like engine oil, and it didn't sit well on my skin. So I thought, well, that's okay. I won't use it in the morning. I will use it at night. So it wasn't that it defeated the object. It was just that I didn't like the feel on my skin. I also went on to highlight some of the surprising benefits that I did not expect, and one of those was surrounding my mobility. I'd had a fall in November and my knee was not getting better. I will show you the clip up there and you can see just how immobile I actually was. The pain that was in my knee had now migrated down my leg. I could feel it. It would ache. It would cause terrible pain. I couldn't bend my knee anymore. I certainly couldn't do a demi-plie. What was really great when this video went live was that so many of you had achieved success by using castor oil and another carrier. I had hundreds of comments how I could overcome the challenge, how other people could, and some of the success stories. They really did blow me away, and I want to thank you for all of those who shared some deeply personal stories. It's incredible to see how such a natural and simple remedy made so much difference to your lives and to so many others. So I'm going to read you one or two. I'll put them on the screen as well. I have been using castor oil on my hair for the past year, and it has never looked thicker and healthier. I struggled with hair loss for years, but castor oil has been a game changer. Another person who used it for thinning hair and found something quite surprising. I started using castor oil for thinning hair. Then I heard about using it for sinuses. I've suffered with chronic sinus problems for many years. I would wake up almost every morning with sinus pain and pressure, sometimes with a migraine-like pain. I heard sinus problems are caused by a fungus, and castor oil is antifungal. I started putting the castor oil on my nose every night and on my face where my nasal cavities are, and I've been doing this for 3 months. And I can honestly say, after years of suffering and not believing there was a remedy, I am so thankful to castor oil. For me, that comment alone is quite amazing, but there are hundreds more on there like that, and they highlight the diverse benefits of castor oil. This oil was something that perhaps we as people in their 50s and 60s were given in our youth, and we never thought of it as some miracle cure. I've got to offer you another comment. This is nothing more than snake oil. And another, let's completely ignore the science and the medical gains and go back to witchcraft. Okay, so not everybody feels or believes the benefit that castor oil is or does, and that is okay. I understand that castor oil doesn't or can't work for everyone. In fact, beyond those negative comments, there were quite a few that said it actually grew their facial hair, which they didn't like. Personal experiences vary. So science and medicine have brought us amazing advancements. There is no denying. And natural remedies can and do complement these. However, on a note of caution, I am not a medical professional. Always do your research, because castor oil isn't suitable for everyone. Let's talk about castor oil for your hair. I mentioned I don't use it on my hair, but as you have heard from some of the other viewers, they have had great success using and massaging the castor oil into your hair. So it can be used for your hair, your scalp, and really helps with the thinning hair. I do use it on my eyebrows and I do use it on my eyelashes. I haven't seen any massive growth on my eyelashes, but I'm ever hopeful. The diversity of castor oil has actually surprised me. I thought I knew that it would be used for the moisturizing of your face, your skin, and perhaps for dry areas. I was unable to use it on my face, not because I had a problem with it, but I just didn't like the feel of it. However, I found that it went on my pajamas, it went on my pillow, and I didn't like it. But many of you do like it, and here's the reason why. Not only does it help with eczema, but it also bizarrely can help equally with acne. Let me read to you. I applied castor oil on my son's eczema and the improvement has been remarkable. We've tried many treatments, but this natural solution has provided real relief. I challenge you to have a go, whatever issue you've got. There was a lady, she mentioned she had a wart-like thing on the inside of her nose. She put the castor oil on this thing and it had disappeared. Miracle or snake oil? When I started my castor oil journey, I had some very surprising benefits, and the first and perhaps the biggest benefit was using castor oil for pain relief. Now, this is what they say. Castor oil can be used as an anti-inflammatory product. Ricinoleic acid reduces the pain, inflammation, supports healing, and aids pain reduction. I had this knee problem with mobility issue for best part of 6 months. I was doing everything that I could, which included osteopath, deep tissue massage, everything, and nothing was making a dent in the mobility. I started to use this. Yes, it could be coincidence. One of you guys suggested using these packs that you could purchase online. I will add the links of all of the products that I've used. And just to quickly say, I'm not sponsored by them, and there may be affiliate links attached to them, which mean if you click and buy, I will receive a teeny tiny commission, for which thank you. Anyway, back to the pain relief. I will put this on at night, and in the morning I felt a little more mobile. I then received a very interesting comment or two. Some of you guys were using it for your gut health. And when I say gut health, I mean IBS problems. Now, I do suffer with IBS. They were not talking about taking it orally. They were talking about using these packs, putting the castor oil on it and wrapping it around their body, and finding that that gave surprising relief to IBS. Let me read you a comment. My daughter is 34 and she has had pain in her foot for 20 years. She was going to have surgery for a bone spur. Within 3 days of using organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, the pain is totally gone. She uses it nightly on a panty liner on her foot, and according to Barbara O'Neill, it can take 3 months to dissolve it completely. 20 years of pain has gone, as has the bone spur. Another comment. After a car accident, I had chronic joint pain. Castor oil massages have significantly reduced pain and improved my mobility. Now, I have mentioned that when you use it as a massage, perhaps using a carrier oil, the one that I use is MLE or Atopalm, and I find that I can use that to massage in my knee. There are so many of these types of comments and stories that you have shared, too many to be coincidental for me. I want to get to the part that has surprised me the most. I will add a bit of B-roll footage and show you that not only can I do the tree yoga pose, not only can I do a demi-plie, I can also do many other things that I really couldn't do, like just simply get on my knees. Now, this could just be a coincidence and that over the last 30 days, my knee was going to miraculously get better, but I don't think so. I had read that it was nature's way of healing. And for me, my knee is not 100%, but I would say it's 90% there. And that has to be down to the castor oil. I hadn't realised when I opened up this Pandora's box that it would be the diverse and, quite frankly, amazing product that it is. The other benefits that I alluded to, the wound healing, the alopecia and the acne, are in themselves surprising. How can one product treat so many different ailments? The editor has just said it doesn't work for everyone, and he's right. And I mentioned that earlier on. There are many diverse issues that it treats, but there are many other people who find that castor oil doesn't work for them. But it is worth trialing because everyone's journey is so unique, and unless you try it, you just won't know. So for me, it's been an absolutely resounding success. Granted, it didn't moisturize my skin, which was the reason that I started this journey, but my goodness me, the other benefits that I received from this product have just blown me away. Your stories, your comments have inspired not only me, but many of you other readers out there. And this is why I am doing the part 2, to follow up and to share with you some of these amazing results. I hope you liked this video, and what I would really like to hear from you, which was what you did initially, was to tell me how successful or not castor oil has been for you, which one you liked. The one that I used was the Bionoble castor oil, and this is the one that you can purchase here from Amazon UK. The one in the US, I will add the links, is the Queen of Crown, and that is hexane free and is very popular. Those are the products that I have used. What products have you used? What problems have you overcome since using the castor oil? And press the like button if you liked it, and I do hope you liked this film, and ding the bell. When you ding the bell, it alerts you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And subscribe, because when you subscribe, it lets the algorithm know that we're doing something good. But in the meantime, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your weekend, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon. Thank you. 3 months ago, I made a video and had no idea that it would blow up the way that it did, nor that it would open the Pandora's box that it did. I'm talking snake oil.
No, castor oil.